Oh, I got into the service. I was in college, and I did not want to be in college at that point in time, so I dropped out of college. And this is back in the time when they had the draft, and within 6 months they had me. Yeah. Well, because I was drafted, I was only expected to do 2 years. They encouraged me to uh, go regular Army, which would have been 3 years, but I didn't do that. So basically, at that point in time, I knew that I was going to go infantry, light weapons infantry, because that's where they needed people at the time. It was kind of frightening because as the plane was landing, you look out the window and there was a firefight of some sort going on the ground. You could see the tracers and all that kind of thing at night. So it was concerning. My when I got my orders for the company I was going to, the man who handed me my orders said, "You will be shot or you will be killed before your year is up," because of the intensity of apparently the group I was assigned to. We had a situation where we realized there were some Vietnamese in this cave-like situation, and the company commander had two fellows go into the cave, and one of them was killed immediately upon going in there, and the second guy is trapped in there with his best friend, and he knows the enemy is in there. So the company asked for somebody to go up and toward the mouth of the cave and just try and calm this guy down. And so I did. And there was something happened. There was all of a sudden this explosion in front of my face. I didn't know what it was. It knocked me down. Everybody's saying, "You okay?" I'm fine. So I went back to where I was standing at the mouth of this cave. And it was a huge rock area. And there was a streak in the stone. And what that was the bullet that missed me. It just missed me. And the flashes went through me backwards and all that kind of thing. But I realized right there that you better get out of here. And so I did. And whoever it was that fired at me hit me several times. But I was able to walk away from it. It's just a very difficult situation. The first operation I was on in the jungles of Vietnam was 40 days and 40 nights, moving every day in what they call a free fire zone. And then we would go back to the battalion headquarters for couple of days and right back out again. You learned things over there, or you became very aware. A friend in the States, it became a whole different thing over there. A friend in the jungles was one who would stand by you when things really got bad. My time in Vietnam, it was something that I guess I wouldn't trade for anything, but I also wouldn't wish it on anyone. It was just very different. I was there during the bombing halt. We're out in the jungles. We sometimes need support. Well, a situation popped up. We radioed in for support. Nope, sorry, can't have that. My Purple Heart means everything. It is probably one of the proudest, if not the proudest, moment that I've ever had, other than my children and that kind of thing. I don't know. It's just something that I had to go to Vietnam, or I had to go in the service because my father was in World War II. You got to keep your head down, and you have to be constantly aware of your surroundings. Always, I still have that today. I watch stuff around me all the time. People have said to me, "How do you remember my name?" Well, I remember their name because I remember everything about them.